Hello to all the people out there. This is Miguel from Nerdy Geek Talk, the source for all your nerdy geeky needs, here with another installment of Steel City Bots. Hey!
We did it.
We did it. We recorded something not too far after the last recording.
It's only been like a week and a half this time.
Yeah, as opposed to like a month. I'm joined this week by Zeus,
Hello.
by Jared, by Michael,
Hello.
who sounds ever so crisp because we've spent this last hour doing a lot of stuff, but part of it, the most important part, was getting Michael's pretty top-notch microphone to work, because otherwise he's been talking on every episode of this podcast that he's been on using the built-in microphone on his laptop.
Absolutely.
And we're also on Discord, so there's a double whammy of we're using a better program to talk to one another, and he sounds ever so crisp and lovely. And then
him on Discord, which is a win in and of itself.
And then we also have I almost said like crisp and lovely lettuce. I don't know where I was trying to connect the two, but I mean there was probably crisp and lovely lettuce in his lunch. Or dinner. Where did you have Chipotle, Eric?
Yeah, it was for dinner.
It was for dinner. All right.
I was gonna say go Chipotle. Heck yeah, it was delicious, and
Chipotle.
it was very crisp. It was good. It had lots of flavor, and my stomach didn't even hurt because I have a stomach of a champion.
Yeah, but was your tortilla dry?
No, actually, it was pretty moist.
Really? We're doing this now?
Hey, he's the one who started it.
Not technically, Miguel is.
Well, see, the only thing I'll say is like if you have access to authentic Mexican food.
Oh yeah, I'm not comparing.
No. I'm just saying. No, I'm not saying there's comparisons drawn. I'm just saying if you have the option of a variety of Mexican options, some of which might be considerably cheap, where in other places they may not be and accessible, I would say go there rather than going to accepting your brother's decision to go to Chipotle or the one-off thing of you know what I want, a taco that's also a Dorito. It's like sometimes it's just like maybe not.
Actual good Mexican food. I have plenty of options. There's even better fast food Mexican around here. It's like a small chain, but
you're okay. A small chain, because I was about to say if you say Jack in the Box, I'm kicking you from this call.
No, it's
No.
I think there's only like 3 stores.
Tacos. He's talking about Burger King's tacos.
Burger King has tacos.
They did.
They did.
I don't think they were that different from Jack in the Box though.
They were not good. That's what.
No, I'm talking about just like a local chain.
All right. Cool. Well, this isn't the Taco Podcast. This is the Steel City Bots Podcast, which we talk about Transformers here, and sometimes we talk about.
We talk about Pokemon.
We've talked a lot about Pokemon, but I don't want to go back into that rabbit hole because I'll be here for hours just talking to myself. Before we get into whatever people have gotten recently or whatever's been happening in the Transformers world, we should talk about stuff that's happened in the past. So, Michael, take it away with our very positive and light-hearted history lesson.
Yes. Yes. I'm going to try to do this in a really good radio voice with my new nice microphone.
You just sound tired.
Brag.
We are recording this podcast on October 29th, and on this day in history, firstly, in 1970, Michael Dangerfield, aka the voice of Armada Wheeljack, is born. And on this day, in 2014, More Than Meets the Eye, issue number 34 is released by IDW Publishing. For those of you that may not know the contents of issues off the top of your head, this is Birth, Death, and Interventions, aka the episode where Trailbreaker is horribly murdered.
A little bit British there.
It sounded really good though. Like I had chills. Like part of it, I was just like, I was listening to something like I feel like I'm listening to like something off of PBS, like before, like
I
oh, like
It felt like I was listening to an audiobook, honestly.
right. No, it was good. Like kudos. I like this microphone's putting in the work.
Oh yes.
For the
But also,
listeners,
I do have the voice. So if there is anyone out there that would like to get me for audiobooks, you can reach out to me and I'll.
he has his equipment's working now, so now you can book him. Look,
You should book him on Cameo.
all he had to do was turn on the ghost box. That's all he needed to do. We've been at. How long have you had that mic?
At least 2 years.
Oh my god.
This gets better. This gets better with every.
No, that's why I brought it up, because I was just like, this thing has just been sitting there at his station where he podcasts from for years, and I'm like, we gotta fix this one day. And the last time we tried fixing his internet, it didn't go well. This time he was like, oh yeah, I've been using Discord to play like Among Us with friends. I'm like, what? We should be using it to record because Skype sucks.
Yeah, no. After I played Among Us that time, I was like, wait a minute, why couldn't I record on Discord?
It's like you're playing a video game with other people and you're on Discord. It's like you should be able to.
Well, I was playing Among Us on my phone, just having.
But still, like the bandwidth and internet, like you're still using resources, even if you're not on the same machine.
I mean, my internet's bad enough. I'm never on my Wi-Fi at home. On my phone.
Oh, so you're on data?
Yeah, I'm just on data.
All right. Well, I mean, either way, your computer and your internet before couldn't even handle just like Discord. So like we're making good here. I don't have people gotten a lot of stuff recently. Like, if we want to jump in there, or do we want to jump into some of? Because like the news is kind of
I got like 2 things.
Do you want to talk about
some stuff?
Do you want to talk about the news first? Just kind of like run through that, since there really isn't that much.
We can get through that first.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
So,
why
as far as latest like sightings in the U.S., a couple of things have popped up. Deluxe Earthrise Deluxe Wave 2 and 3 have both been showing up at Targets. Your mileage may vary as to which of the waves that you'll find. I've only found Wave 2 around here. Seems like South Jersey has been the where the Wave 3 sightings have popped up. One store I was able to find the full wave, but someone was right in front of me grabbing smokescreen, and I need a second smokescreen because mine's kind of messed up. But I did grab a 9th Alicon.
I have no Alicons. I got all the rest of the wave with no Alicons.
Did you? Okay, another thing. If you're listening to this close to when we post it, you might be in luck. But some PulseCon exclusives have gone back up for pre-order, including the Alicon or the Quintesson Pit of Judgment set with the Bailiff Alicon. Did you?
Oh, whenever you said that, I thought you just meant the regular Quintesson like Voyager figure.
No, the 5-pack.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Pit of Judgment went back
I
up,
didn't realize that.
and I think it's still available.
Ooh.
And there is a workaround to the one item per person's thing. Just do separate transactions.
It is still up for
You're gonna
pre-order.
pay a
I
bunch-
see that
You're
right
gonna pay
now.
more for shipping, but I guess.
He has Pulse Premium.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No shit.
Most of us do, because we all bought something in that first week, and we still get free shipping.
Because because they just kept this extending.
I
very
should
nice.
have bought something then. I didn't.
Yeah, Charles Xavier and Logan, the Dragon Evolution 3-pack, Dragon Evolution 3 set, it's not a 3-pack, and the Quintesson Pit of Judgment are all back up for pre-order.
I haven't. All I've seen is Airwave at local stores, but I managed to secure the other 3, and I'm just gonna wait for a sale for Airwave.
So that does, at the very least, mean that Wave 2 is showing up around you.
I
Yeah.
have yet to see any at my Target, at least. There is a good amount of stuff on street date for either the 9th or 6th. So around that time, perhaps for those who have yet to see Wave 2 or 3, around then you might. But your mileage still may vary.
Which that is that just general toy stuff, or is that Transformers specifically?
General toy stuff, because I saw the Marvel Legends Venom from the Venom movie was in stock online. Went to see if it was in the back, like in stock in the back room. Asked my coworker when I was not working. Said we did have it, however, it was street dated for the 6th or 8th.
That might, because I'm just thinking back to the dates of some of the pre-orders that I have for Target, and that might be another situation where Target is confusing their pre-order dates, or their pre-order ship dates with street dates, because that keeps happening. Of where when an item is online slated, it's like this item will be released or will be shipping on this date online. In store, that translates to this item cannot be sold until this date.
Yeah.
And that keeps happening.
Oh yeah.
And it's awful. Alright, Michael or Eric, have either of you seen either Wave 2 or miraculously Wave 3?
No.
Wave 2, everyone except the Alicons.
I have not seen any of the deluxes. None. Just
Okay, well, that's what I'm talking about, because
Those are the ones that are starting to show up because
everything else has been released.
it's been around for a bit. Yeah.
Well, except for,
I
well,
did.
the Wave 3 Voyagers kind of came out. I think really what's happening there is that Target is keeping them up until like Black Friday. Oh, well, this is another thing. The toy catalog for Target came out, and deluxes are $2 off for the rest of the month.
And if you have Target Circle, you have $25 off for one toy or book.
And if you
25%. Sorry, not $25.
if you have the actual toy book on the back is a coupon to get, what is it? It's 5. I have it here somewhere. You get a $5 gift card with a purchase of something. Some sort of toy purchase. Let me look for it. Well, while I'm looking for that, let's see what type of thing can we talk? So we talked about that. Oh well, we got the first that day. We got the next Galactic Odyssey collection pack revealed. So we have the Dominus Criminal Pursuit 2-pack. This is the pack number 2 that they were delayed in revealing to us for some reason.
This is pack 4.
This is pack 4? I thought this was pack 2.
No, Dominus is pack 4. Micron was pack 2. That was the one that was delayed.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay, so yeah, pack 4. I don't know where I got my numbers mixed up. So, okay, so pack 4. Yeah, Encounter 4. Yeah, I see that. Something I read said Encounter 2. But yeah, Dominus Criminal Pursuit 2-pack, which includes Earthrise Barricade off of the Smokescreen mold, and a re-release of another release of the Power of the Primes Punch Counter Punch mold.
Cough, cough, Nightbeat, cough, cough.
Yeah, and very Nightbeat-esque colors. Some are saying like this is a bit more like animation inspired, or like US animation inspired, which I kind of see, but at the same time, some of the details make it also mysteriously look like Nightbeat, which is weird. And like the only connection there is that one Creon that they accidentally called, or they named Nightbeat even though it was Punch. How do people feel about this?
I'm getting it.
To be mad.
I'm getting it. I'm very happy with Barricade. I am not really. I don't think that Punch Counterpunch looks bad. It's just like, why? I already have the other one, and you could have done something new. Like, I don't know. I would have preferred a different character out of the mold, but still gonna get the set. because I really want Barricade, and it looks
You
okay.
can choose to repurpose it as Nightbeat if you so desire. I think that's what I'm going to do with mine and just toss my Thrilling 30 Barricade. I mean, Thrilling
Nightbeat,
30 Nightbeat.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could, but like, I don't know. I think you'd have to wait for like non-F or someone to do a new head for it. 'Cause
Okay.
the head just doesn't look like Nightbeat.
I'm back. The coupon and the toy book were right next to me on my right. Like literally right next. Like I turned my head and I was like, "Oh, there they are." Yeah, it's a free $5 Target gift card with the toys or kids book purchase of $15 or more.
You
like-
could
That's
stack
just
that with
spicy
the other
coupon.
deals. You're getting a good amount of money off.
This is crazy.
Yeah, and if you are a team member, you get the employee discount, which is 10%. Then red card for me at least 5%.
It's 5% for everyone. But
Ja-
Yeah.
Jared, is there
Effectively
just like a stack of these toy books somewhere in the store?
Probably. I have yet to see them, but probably.
Well, this was shipped to my home, but I would imagine there's a stack of these somewhere. And if there was, I would love to have more because I'd get some mileage out of this. Basically, buy something $15, get $5 back. Like, yo,
That means you'd be paying the old prices for deluxes again.
which would be magical. Although, even as a kid, when I would buy deluxes, I'd commonly only be able to find them at Walmart, where they were constantly on rollback. So I never paid. Like, I think there was a time where I wasn't, just with tax and everything. I never paid more than like $10 for deluxes, which was magical. Ugh, I miss those days. Well, I say I miss those days, but at the same time, now when I look at most of the molds that I bought at that point, I'm like, you're such a piece of garbage.
Well, if I see any of those booklets, I'll grab some. Eric, if you're around Target, don't be surprised if you see me going out to my parents' car with a big giant box filled with them.
I doubt that they actually have these around because I feel like they only ship them out to. Where were they even?
no, I know I've helped distribute those in previous years to people in store.
Like the. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Or at least, yeah.
Do they always have? Huh. Whatever.
I wonder if this year's
Sorry,
gonna be
not
different
to
because-
distract from this very interesting conversation, but I just realized how funny it is that Barricade is in the pack that he comes in because it's the
Yeah, is he pursuing?
The
Is
criminal
he
pursuit
pursuing
pack.
Punch, or is Punch pursuing him? Who's the
He-
He's
criminal?
pursuing Punch.
Yeah.
I think they're both criminals.
He's pursuing. Well, sure, but he's pursuing Punch. The description reads that Punch's cover's been blown, and Barricade is on the mission to chase him down and arrest him for crimes against Decepticons. So but it doesn't actually say crimes against Decepticons. But basically, he's like Punch's cover's been blown, and he's going, and Barricade's gonna arrest him.
And they're off world.
Yeah, they're in Dominus, which is the disaster planet.
Disaster planet.
Does
Oh yeah,
does
Which
he even
is-
have jurisdiction there?
It's a Cybertron
he's a Decepticon.
colony.
I feel like
so-
they say they have jurisdiction everywhere. Probably.
So yeah, but it's Punch is a spy who uses his ability to convert to a second robot mode to infiltrate the enemy as a Decepticon called Counterpunch. Megatron discovers his treachery and Punch flees the Nemesis ship in an escape pod. Megatron sends Barricade to hunt him down. Punch finds himself on Dominus, the disaster planet. The planet is plagued with unpredictable sandstorms, acid rain, and blizzards.
At least two of those are Transformers.
Yeah, I was about to say it was like the Rainmakers on that planet. The chase.
I was confused.
Wait, let me finish. The chase. Barricade tracks Punch to the planet, but must also face the disastrous conditions. Will Barricade capture the fugitive, and punish him for his crimes, or will Punch escape and find his way back to the Autobots?
It's up to you to decide. Buy our toys.
And remember, things are always more than meets the eye. Alright, cool. So yeah, naturally I pre-ordered this set because I want, as with all of these sets, there's something in the pack that I want, and there's things I don't. In this case, I want Barricade. I don't really need Counter Punch, because I bought 2 of the Power of the Primes one.
Oh, you know what? I just realized I only bought 1.
Right.
So I could just have it be the hey.
Yeah,
your
that's one
problem
thing
is
where,
not
like,
mine.
a lot of people are complaining, and I'm like, this gives you the option. If you only have one, you have another one, and it's a bit more visually distinctive.
Yeah, and if you
That
missed
is
out
true.
on it, if you missed out on it completely the first time, here's another chance.
Right, which is also true, because this was one of those Amazon exclusives that became, like, difficult to get.
Yeah. Hey, it's options, and options are good. Wait.
Yeah. And in the end, it's like, oh, you buy half the set, you sell the other half, boom.
Yeah.
Because
This is the first Galactic Odyssey set I've pre-ordered. I have no interest in the others.
You didn't want the one with Ratchet?
I don't like Ratchet, and I don't really care that much about the Paradrone Medic.
Lifeline. She has a name, Zeus.
Look, that's how little I care about the set. I didn't even know she had a name.
To be fair, she didn't have a name until last year of.
No, what are you talking
Or
about? It
Collector's
was
Club.
that's an IDW thing.
No, it's not.
If it came from something before, then it's just from IDW.
That's
Like
right.
Shattered
You're
Glass.
right. You're right. You're right. I forgot about that.
we tell jokes here on Steel City Robots.
They don't always land, but we still tell them.
Mm-hmm. Does anyone have anything else to say about this set? But either you pre-ordered it or you're excited about it.
If anyone wants to buy my Punch Counter Punch, let me know. My DMs are open.
Perhaps this is the Shattered Glass version, known as Punter Couch.
Yes, from IDW Shattered Glass.
Yes.
All right. With that, we there hasn't been a lot going on. I mean, we have images now of the boxes and everything for the Retro Headmaster subline coming to Walmart. You still can't pre-order it, which is weird. And a neat thing on the packaging is that they've and I think I forget which artist it was who worked on the packaging, but was it Ken Christensen or was it Emiliano? Oh, not Emiliano. Marcelo, one of the two.
So great.
But they've redone the G1 box art to include the faces that are actually represented on the toys. And yeah, these look like, I like the boxes. I like how the boxes and everything look.
The boxes make it so much cooler.
Yeah.
I'm very mad that I'm probably going to end up getting these.
I don't know. I shouldn't. I want them, but I don't want to want them.
I own all of these, both.
Yeah, you have even less of a reason to want these.
I
than
have
do, and
I have both releases from Chikara and Hasbro, and I have the extra bonus set that gives you the Hasbro heads and the Takara colors. Which then, in some way, this then finishes the circle by giving me the Takara heads and Hasbro colors.
Yeah, you'll have everything. You'll be God.
Yeah. The Infinity Gauntlet, but it just has Headmasters on it.
You're officially an Energon Enema.
Sure.
That's not how you say that.
It doesn't
How
matter.
do you say it?
Enema, but
Enema.
we don't
Oh,
we don't need to talk about it. There
We're
isn't
not
really.
talking about the Energon Enema.
No, we're not talking about the Energon Enema.
anemone.
Even though we've said
Anemone.
that
Anemone.
times already.
That was the joke.
Oh, okay.
I don't have much else.
You are really on fire with catching these tonight.
Yeah, you're really getting this comedy.
Comedy. This is
is
bad
poor
comedy.
I get that
Disintegrate.
reference. I
Well,
get
really?
that
I
reference.
Maybe if it was like in a movie or something, I would.
Maybe.
I think
Maybe
it was in a
Fast Purple
TV
and
show.
Giant orange
I
cannon,
prefer real movies though.
or maybe
I think it was in a TV show.
die or before or something.
All right. So if there's nothing else to say about the headmasters,
They look good,
What happened
and
to
I'm
the
mad that I'm
headmaster?
gonna get this. What
you-
happened to what happened to the headmaster?
no, you
What
just
happened? Why? Wait. Why is Mindbite the only Decepticon?
because there's going to be a wave 2.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that there was going to be a wave 2.
Yeah.
I was
They
kinda sad.
they
All
specifically
7 are getting released.
they specifically refer to this as wave 1, which makes one think, okay, there's going to be a wave 2 then, right? And then when this was announced or leaked rather, like a month ago, there was talk that there would be these along with the rest of the Decepticon headmasters. Punch Counter Punch was also lumped in there, but apparently, as like people have probed the leakers further, it seems that a lot of this stuff that we're seeing now was all leaked to them at the same time. So it's like, oh, here's a bunch of stuff that's coming out, and it's like, oh, is all this supposed to come together? Which is why like wires got crossed about like how Barricade was being released, the fact that Punch Counterpunch was supposed to be in Wave 2 of the Headmaster line. Now it's like, okay, the Headmaster line might just be like the other 3 Decepticons, and that's it. Who knows? Maybe they'll
Wait,
throw...
does
What?
that? I thought they didn't show off all the Autobots though.
No, they... actually, no, you're right.
Yeah.
There wasn't like.
Highbrow.
Yeah, I was gonna say Highbrow wasn't.
Highbrow,
The
Skullcruncher...
Repros. They haven't shown off the Walmart exclusive Fort Max yet.
That'd be nuts. That'd be
Oh,
nuts.
God.
I would not... I can't do that.
Look,
You would.
Miguel,
I can't
would,
I can't
sure.
buy a 3rd Fort Max.
You
Yes,
Or
would.
if they
can.
do that, then they're gonna have to do the Walmart exclusive Scorponok.
I can't do that either.
No. It's going to be Grand Max, guys. It'll be Grand Max.
And Black Zarek.
No. They already did Grand Max. Do Brave Max. If you're going to rerun that Fortress Maximus mold, do Brave Maximus and just let me rest.
Black Zarek.
Also do Black... No, I'll get Black Zarek if they do Black Zarek. Like, it's not a problem.
Walmart exclusive Black Zarek.
I
You'll
would-
get Fort Max if they do Fort Max too.
No,
You
I
would.
will. That's...
Yeah, that like you wouldn't want to, but you would.
I'm not denying I wouldn't. But if they did a gigantic Fort Max in G1 style packaging, bruh,
That'd be amazing.
It's-
That'd be the coolest thing ever.
it's no question. But yeah, speaking of things that aren't cool, thanks to Tauntaun on YouTube, we have a glimpse at what will eventually be released in Studio Series, Revenge of the Fallen Bumblebee, with accompanying Sam Witwicky, who's running outside of...
Wait, what? I missed this.
Oh, yeah. I'll link it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't miss much. It just looks like a sun-bleached version of the 2007 Bumblebee.
He
Yeah,
looks
it's
bad.
honest-
He looks bad.
Yeah. It's just different paint and maybe slightly different tooling to get more of the 2009 Camaro body.
Yeah, they retooled his
Oh,
pecs.
damn.
They retooled his pecs, and they gave him a lighter color on most of his body. I
that's
can't recall if the pinstriping on the... No, that's the same. largely he's not too different. He still comes with a battle mask face.
Oh, come on!
Yeah,
He doesn't even have a different face.
and
That's why I was saying he just looked like a sun-bleached version of the old one.
and Sam
Which,
looks.
Like, it's a really good toy, so I'm not, like, really mad to buy it again, but they could have done a little.
And Sam looks.
So you're buying it then?
Sam looks really bad.
Yeah. I'm going completionist on Studio Series. Real Studio Series, at least. Probably Studio Series 86, too, but at the
I
very
think you
least,
have
regular
to,
Studio
because
Series.
then once they get there, there'll be a gap between 85 and 87.
Well, no, because they're all 86 dash or point whatever. So
Yeah, they're like a special...
But
they're decimal
like,
places.
weight, I
They're
guess.
they're decimal places. The Studio Series 86 exists in the infinite space between 85 and 86.
87.
86 and 87.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
though.
not that good
If
at
you're
math.
playing completionist,
No,
you
we're
won't
good
have
at
an
math.
86.
No, his completionism is only in whole numbers.
But there still won't be any 86. They'll just jump 85 to 87.
No, they'll probably do an 86.
86 is gonna be Unicron.
No.
No.
Okay.
No, yeah, Studio
No.
Series Unicron would just be a globe.
No, it'll be a globe with horns sticking out of it.
Well, yeah.
There you go.
That'd be it. And maybe a re-release of that mini Quintessa with the Infernicus set.
Yeah.
That's gonna be Studio Series 86.
See, we got it. We got the hot scoops on this podcast.
No,
Yeah,
Um,
100% real. Definitely not made up.
but
did-
genuinely, I thought they had said that, like, it's Studio Series 86 as, like, a subline, but it's literally taking up the 86
I don't
spot.
know that I'd have to rewatch the live stream, which I'm not going to.
Because that's what
Ah.
it sounded like to me. Like, the 86, like, the G1 movie guys are Studio Series number 86, but then they're all subdivided amongst the 86 number, so as they could have. So if you didn't want to go completionist with Studio Series, all of Studio Series, you could go completionist with just 86. But 86 would still be in the main line because it's 85, 86, 87. Because they said something about, like, they were looking and that 86 was available and hadn't been used yet. Which implied to me that they are counting the line as Studio Series release number.
You just ruined my day. I could have not known that, and it would have been so much better.
I
Well, I would have figured it out eventually, but
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
For once,
Come
I'm not the
on.
one to ruin Eric's day, so that's fun.
don't. At the end of the day, I don't think it really matters
No.
It matters to me.
at all.
No.
At the end of the day, none of this matters, though. So pick your battles.
Nothing
But
really matters.
yeah, we could keep blowing this out. There's there's G1 and Studio Series. The sky's falling. We've been over this for like 2 months. In lines that
It
are
means that now we get Beast Wars.
but in lines that are exclusively movie for the time being. Actually, not even. G1 infected this one too. Or quote unquote G1 because it was Siege. But 3-0 has shown off their next entry in the DLX line with The Last Night Bumblebee.
Yay!
Yeah.
It's basically Dark of the Moon Bumblebee with some slight different detailing and a hammer.
The Last Night Bumblebee has like a slightly different chest.
Well, that's the different detailing I was describing.
Oh, okay.
His chest is... He went back to his robot mode from Dark of the Moon, and then slightly differentiated.
He decided to be less spiky.
Because a lot of some of the details from there look a lot like the Dark of the Moon chest that had like the extra greebles.
Yeah.
But then he gets his World War II hammer that he uses to knock some sense into Optimus Prime.
Was that the only time we see the hammer in the movie?
What?
World
Well,
War II.
during World War II, and then when he beats the shit out of Prime.
Yeah, he when they're like, oh yeah, we need Bumblebee to like fight like he did back in the war. Then he breaks out the hammer.
That's right.
He's like almost like I that's the thing that contains like his warrior spirit. And he's like, I said I'd never use this again, but
And then he uses his newfound reconstruction power to make himself look complete for the big final battle after Optimus tears him a new one.
he just pulls off his like wings.
Oh no, his arm came off. Too.
Oh,
Yeah,
did?
there was other stuff. There was at least enough stuff that like you could see.
That's why he comes
it
apart
moving on
earlier in the
swing.
movie, so they can show that he can go back together. That's why, so that way Prime can tear him apart.
Yes.
It's like poetry. It kind of rhymes.
No.
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 Yeah, that's how movies work. They kind of rhyme.
Yeah, exactly.
We say find friends today.
Good
Aw.
grief.
Hey, you said movies rhyme.
I guess I did. And yeah, the last thing that I had open to talk about was how we have the second comic for the Abominus set from Transformers Selects. This one shows the continued struggle of the Autobots and Decepticons against. Hello?
We lost Eric.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh yeah, so it shows the continued struggle of the Autobots and Decepticons against Abominus, and the plight of the Selectors. It includes, oh wait,
it includes the Shattered Glass toys as repurposed Anglomoy infected versions of those characters.
yeah, and Rung, some deep cuts to Earth Wars with Rung for some reason. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh no.
There's a third part.
That is the true enema.
That's
think
all
we
I
were
was
trying-
going to say.
I think we were trying to not say that,
I'm
Michael.
sorry, but
So we'll in the thrilling
not- Do
conclusion.
not bring up butts right now.
I didn't mean it, and I thought of it. I'm like, dang it.
In the thrilling third part, which I'm assuming will be the conclusion, we'll probably get a tease for whatever the next Takara originated selects will be.
Can it please be the Armada Prime?
We'll have to wait and see.
Or that Raiden they mentioned a while ago?
Yeah,
or
right.
something?
Raiden seems to have it's just been him and the Armada Prime both seem like they've gone on the back burner. I mean, as long as they eventually come out, it should be okay. That's pretty much it. There hasn't been much in the way of news. And do we have Eric back?
No, John.
Nope, it's Eric's replacement.
Oh, cool. Tag in, tag out. I like that.
Oh, did Eric? I'm gonna be honest, I forgot we were recording today.
That's fine. You're here now. Rapid fire. What do you think of the 2-pack with Barricade and Counterpunch?
Looks kind of bad. I'm not gonna buy it.
Have you seen any of Wave 2 or 3 in stores recently?
I've seen all of Wave 2.
Did you
And I
pick...
just got a Double Crosser, the little bridge dude.
All right. What do you think of Enema Rung?
Yeah.
And Revenge of the Fallen Studio Series Bumblebee, yay or nay?
It's fine.
All right, cool. You're pretty much caught up.
Alright, awesome.
Got to talk about what we've purchased.
What we've purchased, just ever. There's one time I bought a sandwich.
Yeah.
2 times I bought a sandwich.
It was in the Javits Center during New York Comic Con. It was a barbecue. It was a pulled pork sandwich. It was incredibly expensive and not great.
Oof.
That's what I get for getting.
Funny.
That's what I get for getting barbecue in New York City. But yeah, what people picked up recently, Transformers wise. So you bought Double Crosser. Did you get that in store?
Yeah, it was just there.
Oh, cool. I haven't seen.
got
I haven't.
Airwave I got Smokescreen installed Saturday, and I got Airwave on Amazon. And that's the only ones I really wanted from Wave 2.
How do you like the Datsun mold?
I really like it. I think it's much better than the Siege one. I think the only problems I've had is that the those little like those foot pieces that like fold down to like fill it out, they kind of pop off easily on my Blue Streak.
Yeah, same.
Other than that, it's fine.
So you have Blue Streak and Smokescreen?
Oh yeah, I have both. I got Blue
Okay.
Streak on Saturday. I think he came in the mail.
Yeah.
Now, because I've been seeing this go around, and I like was doing some digging. Do either of you have, or anyone else who has this mold, does anyone have problems or has noted any problems when getting them into vehicle mode? Because a lot of
No.
people, it's specifically where like the top or like the knees meet the back of the the roof to form the full roof, that people have trouble getting that to sit flush. And there's been some like research and speculation as to what could be the problem, which eventually identified that there are two versions of this mold. So no one's had problems.
No, the only problems I've had is that one of my doors on Smokescreen doesn't like to tap in all the way, and it will pop out a little bit. But it's not the biggest.
I'm gonna ask those of you who have okay, so John has both. Michael, do you have both Smokescreen and okay? So if you have them at on hand,
I'll go grab them.
okay.
Yeah, I can go over grab them quick.
All right,
Okay.
grab them.
All right. So I want you to bend the legs so that you can see the knees. Because apparently there's two versions of this mold. There's one where the thigh part, so like on Smokescreen for example, it's all red. There's one version of the mold where the clear plastic is like filled almost all the way, so there's no like gaps or anything. And there's another one where there is a gap, and then there's a peg inside of the gap that somehow helps the thing tab together. Do you have the one with the peg in it, or do you have the one that's just completely full?
I think mine is the peg. It's like cut out, and then there's just this one's like pinned in. I think. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of lost in what you're saying.
I could look for a picture to,
I'll take a picture real quick.
or you could take a picture and I can tell you which one you have. I know that people have been trying to figure out what the. I think personally, it's that people are transforming the thing out of order.
Yeah, I have had problems, to be honest, been like which way to get it right.
The
but
way-
it's not that hard.
The way I've been doing it is I transform the rear of the car first, and then
that's what I usually do.
right. I think that's the way you do it. So you fold you like rotate the waist, fold the thighs into the inside of the legs, and collapse it all down to the rear of the vehicle mode, and then you fit the roof and hood over that, so that way you're not like bending the clear plastic that makes up his back.
Oh, okay, yeah.
If you're taking a
Yeah,
picture,
I've got mine. What are the two different?
When did Buff Garfield get here?
what? Oh my god! What? Why is that your picture?
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe you only noticed that because I said it.
Well, I wasn't.
already noticed that too.
I didn't have Discord open.
I don't know if that's like the best picture of what you're looking for, but I just needed a new profile picture, so I just slid up on my camera roll and I saw that. And it's okay.
Okay, so get a shot where it's like the knee, the bended knee, is going straight into the camera, because that'd be the best way to figure it out.
Can't take. Hold on.
I'm trying to find the post that I was looking at the other day that had people talking about, because if you start seeing talk of people talking about closed and open knees, then this is what this is what they're talking about, what we're describing, and hopefully can find either take or find pictures of, because I apparently have two closed knees.
I did Blue Streak and Smokescreen.
I think mine are the closed. Yeah, I've got whatever John's got. There you go, John's knee picture here.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm trying to get to the post where
Oh, okay.
Knee
John's
pics.
knees are here.
John, I'll do a knee reveal.
Hashtag John's knee reveal.
all right. I found the post where someone had 2 different versions, so I am posting that in here. So it looks like all of us have the closed knee variant, which then the version that it's closed knee is a horrible term. Basically, it's like one version has pegs, the other one doesn't. The thing I just posted, if you look at it, the Smokescreen has a peg, like by where the knee is.
Oh, okay.
And apparently that's the version that supposedly the roof will sit more flush with the on the vehicle mode. I honestly don't think it's so minute on mine, because I can tell okay, yeah, the roof is a little bit raised, but
Oh yeah, me too.
it's not anything where I'm like, oh my gosh, this toy's awful, ruined forever.
Worst toy ever. The back of the roof is like a millimeter off.
Right, because honestly, this is probably one of the better, if not the best, deluxe that they've put out recently.
I think so.
Better than Cliff Jumper.
Yes.
Oh, definitely.
All right.
It has a pretty satisfying transformation. It has a good amount of accessories. It poses well. The sculpt's good. The only problem I have is that the shins and the back, where it's all pinned, is made of clear plastic, and there have been reports of people breaking the back piece. People have snapped it. People have had it broken right out of the box, which is annoying.
Oh no. Isn't Smokescreen's gun also super brittle?
Yeah, it's happened. I don't know. I haven't seen it happen on Blue Streak, but yeah, Smokescreen. If you're not, I think it's mostly if you're not careful with removing it from the package. If Eric was still here, he'd be able to tell us because how he broke his.
Broke. I talked to him and his broke.
His broke. I just want to know how it broke. If it broke when he took it out of the box, or if it broke while he was messing with it.
I know there's one of those fourth party upgrade kit companies that just 3D print stuff. They already made a whole set for all 3 Datsuns. So I guess if you needed a new gun, but
I'm not gonna go on a rant or a tangent about how fourth party isn't a word, but
Go on that tangent.
No.
Are
But yeah,
we
no,
on this
there's
podcast?
there's tons of those 3D printed 3D printed the upgrade kit people who do stuff and paint them and put them on eBay. I said put them on YouTube. I guess they put stuff on YouTube, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, so
Other people
Datsuns
put them on YouTube for them.
Datsuns are good. Double Crosser. Anything else you pick up, or is we can move on to someone else?
Wait, sorry, who's Double Crosser?
The 2-headed. What
Oh,
are they called?
the little shield guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're not
The
bad.
ramp. Okay.
Who stole Twin Furrow's name, by the way?
Oh, that's true. Twin Inferno's a cooler name in my opinion.
I mean, absolutely. But also, I think for this guy, I like his pre-production name of Crossguard.
That's what they're gonna call him? That's awesome.
Yeah, that's what they're going to call him. That's what Amazon lists him at. It's so much better than Double Crosser, especially when Double Dealer is already there.
I mean,
Yeah.
Crossguard also like we saw the some early like art assets based off of him, and he looked completely different too.
Yeah.
Someone messed with something, and I heard myself for a second. Who did that?
He should have been called. He should only have been called Crossguard if he was an intersection ramp piece.
But he is.
He is.
He is.
Yeah.
I was not aware of that.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's the intersection of the line.
Yeah.
We only got 3 Plank Masters, right?
Yes. We got
still need to get
Slither
Slitherfang.
Fang, who's the standard road. Double Crosser, who's the intersection. And then Sound Barrier, which is the speed bump.
Why is most of the road made of Decepticons? Not even. No, it's made.
No.
They're one of each. We have one Quint, one Decepticon, one Autobot. All right,
Yes.
it's not bad. All right, so if that's all that our boy Pipes here has, did I get
Wait,
anything?
sorry.
What? What else?
I bought Cyberverse Deluxe Megatron.
Oh, ooh, how do you like them?
I don't know if you guys can hear my dog barking, but he's fun.
Oh, yeah. That's all good.
I just paneled him a little bit, and he looks a lot better.
Yeah, I've
It's
been
like
buying
funny.
some. I've been looking for an art project, so I'm probably going to go back and get some more of the old Cyberverse Deluxes that I missed.
They seem to be pretty easy to find because I walked into a Walmart and I found the entire line.
Yeah, it's just a thing of like I don't get many opportunities to go out to the store, so when I do, I have to kind of choose what I want to get, and usually it's like I could get this thing that I could spend like a day painting, or I can get something that already looks good.
Right. It's just and that's you got to kind of choose what to
Yeah,
do and
because
when.
because if I don't get the like, I don't know, Snapdragon, I already have a Snapdragon, then it might be a while before I see one again. So it's either that or get a deluxe and spend a bunch of time painting it.
I'm just surprised at how because when they staggered the releases out so much of the because like what is it? It was like waves 1 and 2, but no, wave 2 was really 3 waves. Because it was like Hot Rod and Grim, then RC, then Thunderhowl, and it just seemed like a recipe for disaster, especially for people who really wanted to like finish off the McAdams Build-A-Figure. And no, in my area, they're pretty for the stores that do stock them, they're pretty plentiful and they have a good variety. So if like the one figure that I think I have the most trouble finding is Bumblebee. Like Bumblebee usually is the one that gets scooped up.
Well, that's true, yeah.
Because
I do need
everyone
to
loves
get myself.
Bumblebee.
I do need to get a new Bumblebee because the one I have, the paint on his eyes are really jacked up. So it looks like.
Oh, I have a spare Bumblebee actually.
Huh.
Funny you mention that. Sealed. So
Well-
if you're interested, I can throw that in with the other Bumblebee.
Oh yeah. I'll let you know. I'll have to let you know.
All right, yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so that's it for Pipes. He had to go do schoolwork because Pipes is a child. Us
And
cool
we all
kids-
turn to dust in this exact moment.
No, that's no fine. But us school kids who don't have homework to do, or at least don't have homework that we're doing right now, that's not me
You
saying
taking a
anything.
shot at me right now?
You're the only one left who would have homework. But
About it.
that's I mean that also like the Datsuns were pretty much the only thing I had. I mean I got another Alicon. I didn't open it. It's in my car. I didn't even take it out of my car.
Wow.
And then I have other things that I purchased, but they're still in the boxes they came to me in. So I'll probably open a bunch of stuff up this weekend, and wait for next week when my Trailbreaker and my Sunstreaker get here, because Target shipped those out to me.
Oh, Target shipped those to
Right.
you already?
Yeah, they shipped those out to me. They didn't ship out my Fast Track for some reason, and I either never had Runabout pre-ordered with them, or Run Amok.
Or it-
I have Runabout pre-ordered. I better have Runabout pre-ordered. I either never had Runabout pre-ordered with them, or I did, and the pre-order disappeared. So I'm going to receive him from Target, from Amazon. But yeah, Sunstreaker, which thankfully Sunstreaker and Trailbreaker were the ones I was most like concerned with, because I pre-ordered them. Their pre-orders went up later, and I got them, but for a while I was weird about whether or not my Target pre-orders would actually fulfill, which Target has been amazing with me on fulfilling my pre-orders. I feel for everyone who got their Quintessons canceled. Hello?
I,
I'm hearing like static.
That's
I hear
me.
that too.
That's me.
Why?
Sometimes I don't know. I think it's the wire to my head, to the wire or something.
the wires in your head.
Headphones.
Okay.
I heard your head.
All right.
Yeah,
It's
I paused because I'm like, wait, is that true? No, yeah, it's the headphones.
all right. That's fine. But yeah, I feel for everyone who out there who ordered Quintessons from them and never got them, or got them canceled. Because I'm the jerk who has 6. 5 retail ones and 1 from the pit.
I
Honestly,
think
having
that
the one
means
from the
that-
pit, I didn't mind having my Quintesson canceled because I think the one from the pit looks better.
Yeah. And you don't have to struggle with the putting the faces on.
Yes.
Mhm. Because I mean,
I escaped the pain.
right? I mean, because in a perfect world, two of the ones that I have, I kind of would want to replace, because one of them I had to disassemble when I was trying to get that face on, and then kind of messed it up, and then another one just came like out of the box with like weird stress marks and stuff, which I was able to fix with a hairdryer, but I'm still kind of
Air.
not 100% certain about it. But yeah, I have those two on the way. Michael, what else have you picked? 'Cause you said you finally completed Devastator.
Yes.
That was
Yes,
pre-show
got-
though.
Yeah, I got Overload from Target this week. So because it was on $30 and I got it with the buy one get one 50% off, I think I got that leader class for $22.
Nice.
Wild.
Yeah.
Good
So
job.
I'm just happy that one went through. I'm happy that one went through. Cause meh.
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 I mean, like his robot mode is really weird, so it's fun to look at. It's unfortunate. It's a little limited in how it can pose, especially with those crazy arms. Seems like they could do a bit more than they can.
I think it just comes down to budget.
I mean, fair, because like it does have to do 3 things, and like I understand that. I can understand that. I think I'm just more soured by it because combining it all, Mixmaster just kind of ruined my experience with that Devastator in general, and I don't have any desire to take him apart. I don't know
Yeah.
why. It's just the Mixmaster is just so freaking fiddly. I can't,
Yeah,
you can't-
whenever I went to combine Mixmaster for the first time, that was my last time because it was more difficult than it should have been, basically.
Yes, I agree. with that. So yeah, I mean, like, I'm pleased I got Overload. And Devastator is like, there's the main issue of you can't he's not really built to do the crawl that he did in the movie. But like,
For the goblins.
yeah, for the Devastator wins grinder vortex thing.
Yeah.
But you know, it's fine. It's good. I've got it. Don't have to worry about completing the set anymore. I did get Blue Streak, because Walgreens got their Blue Streaks out. He's really nice. I do think Smokescreen's better. I do like Smokescreen better, but I'd still definitely like this Blue Streak compared more than the Siege one. I also got Airwave. Yeah, that came from Target too, just in a separate box. That's my first experience with them all. Oh yeah, Hot House isn't out yet. So it's nice to have like to fiddle with another modulator mold and have the fun of doing the airport stuff with him. Just unfortunate that it's very difficult to reasonably display in its disguise mode. Reasonably amongst the other modulators.
Why do you say that?
The other two are more. They're like standard, like, oh, I'm a construction site. Oh, I'm a gas station. They're nice little compact squares. His disguise mode of the airport is long.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's just with how I'm specifically displaying them, because I have all of my MicroMasters on a detail shelf, and then I just had Ironworks and Grease Pit, and I was putting them on there, and I'm like, oh wait, there's only going to be 2 genuine other modulators, because the third one has been taken over by Fast Track, who's really a weaponizer. So I can put, there would be perfect room for the 4 in the back, and then I can fit all the MicroMasters from War for Cybertron there, because I already have the space. And then I had to readjust a little bit when they announced the Micron pack, because I'm like, oh, I didn't plan for that. But yeah, I've currently got a very mistransformed to still be an airport, but like have a super short runway. And then but I still like him. I still like it. It's really good, really good. And then that's all that was new that I really got recently. And in terms of things being en route, the only thing I've got from Target that's on the way is Studio Series Top Spin. I also had Cliffjumper and Blitzwing pre-ordered with him, but they aren't coming yet.
Yeah, Target's weird, where they're like sporadic. They'll just randomly ship one thing or the other to you. They like,
yes,
no real rhyme. Like my Wave 2 deluxes were all shipped one after the other, in like and just like randomly, like one a couple days together, and then like a week later the other, and I was just like, what?
Yeah, I don't know. As long as I get them, and I get them for the sale prices I ordered them at, that's fine by me.
Good deal. All right. Either Zeus or Jared, either of you have stuff?
I got a couple of Cyberverse deluxes.
You mentioned Thunder Howl. Who else did you pick up?
Grimlock, because I've heard he's really good, but needed paint, and I was looking for an art project.
So as an art project, how do you either have you started it, or are you still like in the planning?
it's mostly done. I have like a couple of spots I need to go back to. I'm planning on at some point getting down to the hobby shop and getting some better silver paint, which is like the biggest thing stopping me from finishing him right now. But he's pretty much done. He looks a lot better since I've painted the shins and added like just some silver and some extra yellow details for the dino mode. I think I put up like a picture of this a couple weeks ago, but I can't remember if I did any for dino mode. He definitely does look improved, and he's a super fun figure. Like the transformation, it's it's got a lot of elements that feel very similar to just regular Grimlocks, but like the way that the legs transform feels really cool, and something about the way the head works. I know it's very similar to the way that other like dino heads transform for Grimlock, but it feels kind of unique, and I can't quite explain why. And then yeah, I also got Thunderhowl, who's kind of frustrating. He's super close to being good to the point where like the few flaws that he does have that are kind of glaring just make me more mad that he could have been a legitimately like great figure if it weren't for these like three or four things that are holding him back. Did I lose everyone? Am I gone?
No,
No,
no.
none of us have just said anything.
Okay. I don't really have anything else to say, so.
All right, Jared, take us home.
To start off, I did get the Crossroad Shield guy, whose name escaped me. This
Crosswalk.
Double Crosser. In stores, he's okay. He's a Shield Battle Master, so nothing more you can really expect. But I like him. Other than that, I did get Masterpiece movie Ironhide at the Ross price of $25, I think it was. Yeah. And he's okay. He suffers for he's, the figure suffers for the design of the character, but he's okay, not good, not terrible, but not the best. And last thing I really have to talk about is New Age sound mix. Yeah, New Age sound mixer. Their legend scaled Soundwave, and it's a really fun figure. It's basically the Masterpiece figure, but in Legends size. And yeah, I really do like him. He comes with 3 cassettes: Laserbeak, Ravage, and the blue one. And I really like how they did the cassettes. It's not your average cassette former, but their like robot modes look really good. And overall, they're good, sturdy, really fun figure. And I do have their Sound Blaster pre-order. It comes with the red one, Buzzsaw, and Rat Bat. It's supposed to be coming soon, but yeah, overall, really nice, and I really need to track down their Megatron to go with this Soundwave and the Starscream that they made, but yeah. Other than that, that's basically it.
Cool.
Oh, I will say with that Soundwave, my one real complaint is his hands, or his arms rather, they are double jointed, or the elbows are double jointed. However, the one joint is basically a pin for the transformation for the arms to slide in on themselves. They are looser than I would like. They don't like if you move the figure, they don't flop, but if you have some weight on them, they will kind of droop a little bit, which can be annoying. But thankfully, the actual elbow joint itself does hold solidly. So you just gotta maneuver around that little unfortunate design choice. But yeah. Okay, now I'm done.
Okay.
Neato. Man, that pretty much sums up this episode. There isn't much going on at the moment. I mean, we're pretty much done with, like, we're beginning the end of Earthrise, as far as retail, and then once, like, Runabout and Thrust come out, we're done with everything aside from Galactic Odyssey.
Basically, yeah.
True.
So then we're just sitting pretty, waiting for Kingdom, unless some curveball happens in Earthrise 28 actually comes out.
Yeah, if it's not just the alternate universe Prime.
Or the canceled Sideswipe that Pixel Master on TFW 2005 keeps saying that it is.
What?
Yeah, he keeps saying that there was supposed to be a Earth mode Sideswipe that was canceled, and that was supposed to be number 28. But as it was canceled, apparently the unless they release it elsewhere, the, like, fully assembled map will be impossible to do. I mean, the fully assembled map, even regardless, would be impossible to do because it's been determined by the people who have been trying to assemble the map that the entirety of Wave 2 has misprinted map pieces. I don't know how legitimate that claim is, but anytime I pop into the thread where people have been collecting things, that's what's said, that the map pieces are from Wave 2 are incorrect. I mean, it's also on the wiki. But yeah, the map pieces from Wave 2 are incorrect. Megatron's piece, though, was correct, but that's because Megatron was a Wave 3 toy that was... Or wait. Am I right?
He was supposed to be Wave 2 and then got...
No, yeah, Megatron's isn't correct.
Quintesson.
Not the Quint. I think,
Snapdragon.
Snapdragons might be correct. Let me...
Yes, Snapdragon was the Voyager release for Wave 2. Quintesson Judge was supposed to be Wave 2, but got moved back to Wave 3 with Megatron.
Yeah, so, like, whatever kookiness happened there.
Yeah.
But fortunately, is among those affected... Okay, so the graphical error... Oh, from Wave 2 and onward. Oh. Ooh.
Oh. Right, because a number of them have been repeat names. I thought that was just like a weird thing with the map.
Okay, so according to the wiki, there are graphical errors found on most of the Deluxe, Voyager, and Leader class Earthrise figures from Wave 2 onward. The error being the presence of illustrative overlay graphics from a Wave 1 figure in the same size class, on top of and in addition to the background and graphics intended for this piece. So for the case of Snapdragon, illustration of Biosphera, its name, and the travel routes to it are present, but obstructed with overlaid route graphics for the piece originally packaged with Starscream. Starscream's graphics also appear on the Quintesson Judge. Alright, I thought this was contained to Wave 2, but apparently it also afflicts Wave 3.
So the whole thing is just screwed.
Yep, someone didn't turn off and on the correct layers.
Ah,
Pay attention to your layers, people, when you're doing work
Yeah.
in graphics programs. Please and thank you. Layers are important. That's rough.
layers are important, like onions and ogres.
Ogres and parfaits.
Okay, I'm done.
All right. Yeah, that's it. So we're going into we're recording this on 29th, so we're heading into November. So it'll be I guess hopefully smooth sailing for here as far as Transformers goes up until January.
Until we get leaked images of Wave 2 Kingdom and Studios series.
Yeah,
whenever-
or we hopefully some interesting tidbits on the 5th. So, tonight was originally supposed to be the reveal and pre-order drop for some sort of Transformers item that is going to be released next spring. With the exclusive in-hand or reveal and in-hand look coming from Ozformers, the Australian Transformers group. Something happened with their shipment of the production sample, and it has been delayed until the 5th. So next Thursday is going.
They made an offhanded comment about hopefully it doesn't leak before then.
Yeah.
Right. So there's really no hints or anything as far as to what this thing could be. Spring could mean, and like if it's Kingdom, maybe the fact that it seems to have a little bit of fanfare to it suggests it may be one of the larger size classes. So maybe it's either the leader Galvatron, the Commander Rodimus, or if they go just off the walls, they show the arc. But I think it's a bit too early for that. But so it should be. So we have some sort of reveal that will also have in hand an official reveal with in hand pictures and coverage coming. So that's going to be exciting.
Yes.
So we have that to look forward to next week. But until then, I guess it's like just keeping an eye out for waves 2 and 3, and otherwise staying safe and staying sane and smart with how people operate in these dark times.
The 3 S's.
And 3 S's, yes. But until next time, if you want to keep up with us, you can follow Steel City Bots on Twitter at Steel City Bots. You can subscribe or whatever to wherever we're on, wherever you listen to podcasts. Personally, you can find me on Twitter at Logos Minor, where lately it's mostly been retweets. Like today, it was retweets of the Pulse exclusive Pit of Judgment set, and otherwise it's me posting pictures of Pokemon because the newest Pokemon game had an update, and I've been playing through that. And within like 24 hours, I had everything that was new, because I'm like that.
Madman.
I'm a madman, yeah. Michael, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at SoundJack426, and you can also find me on RDSJ Gaming, where I play video games with Alyssa, aka the Rational Dove. She's doing a few different series, but the one I'm also on is a ROM hack of Pokemon Crystal, known as Pokemon Fool's Gold, where all of the Pokemon are just new types. They all got the new types, and they are strange and weird and fun. Yeah. Also, it's her birthday the day we're recording this.
Happy birthday.
I know this podcast won't go out that day, but
Happy birthday.
yeah.
Jared.
You can find me on Twitter at dreadprime_. That's where I'm at basically all the time. Sometimes I post, sometimes I don't. And yeah, that's basically it.
And finally, leading us out of this episode, we have Zeus.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at _Zeus. I'm mostly clone posting right now because it's been slow in the world of Transformers.
You've been clone posting for a while.
Yeah. It's been
We
slow
were
in the
talking
world
about
of
Clone
Transformers for a
Troopers, right?
while.
Sorry.
Yes.
We're talking Clone Troopers, right? Not Clone High.
A little bit of both. It's not been as much Clone High recently, but I did go through a phase where I was just posting a bunch of Clone High clips that I thought were really funny.
I've never seen Clone High, and I don't really know what it's about, and I think I'm going to keep it that way.
Yeah,
It's
same.
No, I don't want to
really
know.
good.
I don't want to know.
Okay. But you should watch it though. It's really good.
Maybe.
It's really fun.
But I like it when something seems to be relatively popular, and I've been able to maintain this like complete just lack of understanding of what it is, because then I can go to it and be like, yo, this is really neat, and come into it fresh. I've maintained that with a lot of things. I won't name them on this podcast, because then randos on the internet might come at me and be like, hey, this is what happens in the final episode of this show, and I'll be like, oh, okay, cool, thank you. But then I'll selectively forget it, because that's what I did Dark of the Moon, when I forgot that Ironhide dies, because that got leaked. That got leaked through the movie adaptation on Amazon. Because tons of preview... that thing had tons of preview pages. And I remember sitting in the theater and being like, when Ironhide dies, I'm just like, oh shit. And I was like, oh wait, I knew that. I knew that was going to happen. It still got me.
Yeah.
So I'm mostly clone posting. I'm working my way through a bunch of the fall recolors right now. I've only done 2 because I only have the parts for 2, but I have 6 more to go.
You can
So,
check
We'll
all of
cover
that on his Twitter. But yeah, thank you to all of those out there who've made it this far into the episode. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Don't forget to moisturize.
Also, be sure to follow at SpaceboyPipes and at Eric Crowbar on Twitter.
And they should also not forget to moisturize.